What's happening, my film nerds? David the Film Junkie here. Have you guys caught your breath yet? Are you okay? Are you okay? You're not. Your mind's not completely blown anymore. You've gathered all the bits and pieces of brain and whatever just exploded out of your body that happened earlier today. If you've been living under a rock, okay, and a kryptonite rock for that matter, if you didn't know, today Warner Brothers and DC announced titles to superhero movies that are coming out from the years of 2016 to 2020, and it was fabulous. It was absolutely fabulous, guys. We've all been going crazy over it. You guys have been going crazy over it, and I know you guys have been sending me stuff and everything like that. And I apologize. I was helping somebody move. I was helping her move. A little special someone. You know how that is. So I haven't had time to really, go over stuff, but I've been going over stuff now, and yeah. There's more to this. There's more to this, guys, okay? First off, let's talk about the Suicide Squad. Apparently, okay, and this is a bit of a stretch, okay? The casting that they want for Suicide Squad is a little, I heard that they were going to try to get, known actors, freaking known actors. And so far right now, they're talking about Will Smith, Black Spider, Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, Tom Hardy as Deadshot, and then they're even talking about, what's his name? Ryan Gosling, I couldn't even think. Ryan Gosling, too. Those four actors, first off, they're all pretty huge right now. And Margot Robbie is probably the one that's not so huge, but she's going to get there because the girl's gorgeous, first off, and she was in Wolf of Wall Street. Everybody loved her in that, so she's going to make a name for herself, too, and she's going to be starring, actually, with Will Smith in a new movie that looks pretty damn good. Anyways, why is Ryan Gosling always, talking? They're even talking about him with Doctor Strange. What? Calm down. It just doesn't seem like Ryan Gosling is going to actually take a superhero movie. I just don't really see that. Maybe he's meeting with people, but I just don't see that happening. Similar to Joaquin Phoenix. Anyways, guys, now for the spoiler-filled portion of this video, okay? So if you don't want to hear this, this has to do with this whole big, huge Justice League story. If you don't want to hear this, shut the video off now. Go ahead and visit filmjunkie.com. Look at some Star Wars photos or whatnot. Anyways, so here we go, guys. This is what might be happening in this story. And, a lot of people say, spoilers. Why you gotta give away spoilers? It ruins the movie. No, it doesn't. It hypes the shit out of us, and you know it. Anyways, all right, guys. So this is what it says right here. According to Badass Digest, at the end of Batman vs. Superman, it will introduce Brainiac as a main villain in Justice League Part 1, while bringing in Justice League heroes Cyborg, Aquaman, The Flash, and they, of course, join forces with Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. They are said to be uniting to face the larger threat that has manipulated Lex Luthor and maybe even Bruce Wayne, which is Brainiac. Okay, that's manipulating Bruce Wayne a little bit. I like that. This new report also reveals that the heroes do defeat, of course, Brainiac at the end of Justice League Part 1. Fans will get their first look at then the new Green Lantern. Remember, we heard there's a reboot coming, and they're gonna introduce, instead of, see, this is what I like, they're gonna kind of reboot him in the fucking team movie, and then he's gonna have his own movie. And come on, DC, just look at Guardians of the Galaxy and be like, okay, something like that. Anyways, so Green Lantern comes down and he warns the team of another villain that is coming, Darkseid. Okay, who the team will face in Justice League Part 2, and also worth noting that Zack Snyder, of course, is coming back for that too. So there you go. Oh, man. And this all has to do with that beacon, that little beacon, that signal that Cal Clark set off in Man of Steel. It's almost like he just knew. Zack Snyder just knew. I'm sure they had this whole big story thought about. And then Aquaman will also be introduced because of he surfaces after the whole World Engine thing, because let's face it, that one World Engine that was in the Indian Ocean ends up sinking to it messes up the city of Atlantis. So there you go right there. That's how they introduce him, which I think a lot of us already figured because, pretty much that's what it was. So there you go, guys. There you go. Those are some plot details that are happening in this Justice League world. I love how they will, it's going to be interesting because they're going to be introducing Cyborg and Flash in Justice League. they're not exactly copying Marvel, which is great. I love that. You know, I didn't care if they did, you know, standalone movies, then the team movie, then standalone movies, team movie. I didn't care if they did that. But the fact is, they're not doing it like that. You know, we have one standalone movie, then we have a versus movie, and then introductions in this versus movie, then the team movie, then you have more introductions in the team movie, and then the separate movies. It's gonna be fantastic. Fantastic. Okay, guys, so let me know what you think about that down below in the balls area. Let's talk about it. Hit that like, thumbs up button if you'd be so kind. Subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and I'll talk to you guys later.